Well, sponsors man of the match, Josh Neufville. Should we be talking about a Wimbledon win here today with a late winner, perhaps?
Yeah, it's not just happened today, it's happened on a few occasions now. I think the gaffer said in there it's 5. Allegedly a foul on a goalkeeper. We get that a lot at the moment. Things going against us, but I think we showed great character to get back in the game, given whether it's the goal's not been given. Obviously we've got back in the game and that would have been the winner, so I think it's credit to the lads for getting back in the game. Just by putting in a lot of graft, especially in a busy period that's coming up. I think you can see that we've got a lot of legs in the group and we've got players to come back in.
Well, thankfully it was you who got us back into that game with that assist for James Tilley's 4th of the season.
Yeah, no, I think as wingers that's what we're out there to do, put crosses in. I think we said about half time we're getting more crosses in the box and repetition and quality, so it was just one of them ones where when I go down the line I know I've got Tills in there, or if Matty's in there normally, so it's just finding people in the box and hitting areas, and I think Tills is in the right place at the right time, which is what we need.
Are we disappointed with our first half performance?
Yeah, I think it's always tough, these type of games, given where they are in the league and the style of their play. We know what Smith kind of brings for their team. He's strong, he's big, so a lot of our game plan would have been filtered around how he would play, obviously, because that's all they went. They didn't play out at all, they went direct, and I think we dealt with that well. And they landed on seconds, and that was their style of play as such, and it kind of kills our rhythm because we're more of a front-footed team and we're going forward and high up the pitch, want to be exciting and break teams down. So that was us, and obviously our style of play kind of was affected by their style of play, I think. So yeah, no, it's obviously a disappointing start, but I think, as I said, it's credit to lads to get back in the game.
Yeah, Harry Smith, I think we know about him from his days with Sutton, and we had Riley and John Joe on him, didn't we, for most of the game?
Yeah, no, I think they stood up to the test. I think many teams kind of probably struggle in that sense, and the direct player, and we also have our direct man in terms of Omar. He kind of does the same thing for us, and obviously he went off early, so it would have been one of those type of games where it would have been a bit target man for target man type thing. But I think as I said, we stood up to the test. I think Riley done well, John well, I think JJ done well in terms of their physical battles with him. And that's what it has to be. It has to be a physical battle, and it's almost win your 1v1 duels, and then if you don't win your header, lads have got to tuck in and get in behind them, and obviously they've scored their goal early on, and that's kind of not killed our rhythm too much, but it's obviously not something we planned for.
Takes a lot, of course, to have Omar to come off. Do we know what was up with him at all?
I'm not too sure. I think it's around his groin area or something. But yeah, that's obviously something that the physio team will monitor. Because obviously we're going to need everyone. As I said, upstairs, we've had lads in on lads in for a month to sign, and then obviously we've had Reeves come back, Sasu come back, and then we've still got 3, 4, 5 other players to come back in the squad. So everyone's going to be needed. Everyone's going to be needed, especially in this busy Christmas period. And when you get out the other side of this Christmas period with a lot of wins, it's going to put us in good stead.
How much has it helped having Romain Sawyers and Sam Hutchinson come in?
Yeah, no, I think for a young player like me, obviously we're all trying to kick on in our career, and we need people like that to come in the building that have been there and done it, and they give you little bits of information that will obviously help you. I think you can see Romain's quality when he comes on, when he can find the pass and his calmness, and then Hutch, you can see how he gets around the pitch and he really likes to tackle. So I think obviously they bring something different to what we already have. But yeah, listen, the bodies that we bring in, we always know that they're going to come with good impact, as you know the recruitment is here. So yeah, no, they've been terrific.
Hopefully, as you say, we're seeing more players come back now. We're seeing Miles around the place. Joe Lewis doing a little bit of work out there as well today before the game.
Yeah, no, as I said, we're going to need everyone. And obviously lads are coming back, and lads are getting closer to returning to the pitch, and that's what we want. We want a full squad. I can't remember the last time when everyone was actually fit, and obviously that's not an excuse. We know how football works. Lads get injured every now and again, but obviously if we got a full squad, we know what we bring. We know what type of team we can be if everyone's fit. So, no, listen, we're just taking the punches as they go.
Gillingham up next, of course, the live TV game. How do you handle this time of year for yourself? Because, as the gaffer was saying, you've got to make sacrifices at this time of year, haven't you? Yeah,
no, listen, it's like any other time of year for me, to be honest. I think every season you have this busy period, and you've got to find ways that work for you. So whatever you do off the pitch, that will give you the best chance possible to perform on a Monday it's going to be, but on a Saturday, Sunday, whatever the day of the week is, you got to find your way of doing things and being ready, because games come thick and fast, and if you're not ready, you get left behind. So as I said, we have to be ready, and I think everyone knows what we're old enough now and played enough games, got enough experience and know what it takes to kind of be ready for these type of games.
But what a great position we find ourselves in at the moment, 5th in the table, heading towards 2025.
Yeah, no, listen, we are in a good position, but we want to be in a better position. We get automatically promoted. Obviously, we are in a good position at the moment, and obviously, given even things like today where it should be a win. Do you know what I mean? So we should have a win there, and there's a few other times where we're looking at ourselves and we're kicking ourselves from a few games at home we've had this season. So we know as long as we get these little things right, we're right back in the mix. And as you said, we're 5th in the league, and it's not a bad place to be in at this point of the year.
Josh, well done.
Thank you.